Caitlin Clark's arrival in the WNBA was nothing short of monumental. The former Iowa Hawkeye took the sports world by storm after becoming the NCAA's all time leading scorer. But her leap to the pros with the Indiana Fever brought not just records and highlight reel moments, but also controversy, hard lessons, and a new era for women's basketball. In her first WNBA season, Clark posted historic numbers: 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. She shattered the league's single season assists record, an astonishing feat for a rookie, and guided the Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. Her vision, range, and ability to draw defenders elevated the entire team, and her presence alone boosted attendance numbers across the league. But the numbers only tell part of the story. The physical welcome to the WNBA. One of the biggest narratives throughout Clark's rookie season was the physicality she encountered from WNBA veterans. It wasn't just a rough welcome, it became a lightning rod for national conversation. The moment that truly ignited this discourse came when Chicago Sky guard Chennedy Carter delivered a hard, off-ball foul on Clark that sent her to the floor. The clip went viral almost instantly. Debate exploded across social media, sports networks, and talk shows. Was it a clean play? Was it excessive? Did it cross the line? The next day, Carter added fuel to the fire by questioning Clark's overall game, suggesting that her main weapon was her three-point shot, an implication that she lacked a complete skill set. While Carter became the center of controversy, it's worth noting that she was actually having a strong season herself. She led the Sky in scoring with 17.5 points per game and was instrumental in their offensive scheme. That's why it came as a shock to many fans when Carter wasn't re-signed after the season and, even now, remains a free agent. Is Chennedy Carter being blackballed? Carter's current absence from the league has led to a wave of speculation online. Some fans believe her hit on Clark may have played a role in her being unsigned. Chennedy Carter still isn't on a team, one fan posted, echoing the sentiment of many. Others argued more directly. She had a phenomenal season and an even better off-season overseas. I really hope the reason she hasn't been signed yet isn't because she dared to play Caitlin Clark tough. Another comment went even further. If Chennedy doesn't make a WNBA roster, they're definitely sending a message to the rest of the league. Clark's the golden goose right now. Of course, it's never that simple. Carter's career has also been marked by disciplinary issues. She was suspended by the Atlanta Dream in 2021 for conduct detrimental to the team. And in 2023, the LA Sparks waived her after she was reportedly benched for poor conduct. So while her talent is undeniable, her professional reputation may also be playing a part in her ongoing free agency. Still, the timing has sparked debate about whether Clark's emergence and the WNBA's desire to protect its rising star has had ripple effects beyond the court. Clark's trash talk moment with Diana Taurasi. Despite the intensity of her rookie season, Clark has shown poise, humor, and resilience throughout. In a recent interview on David Letterman's My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, Clark opened up about her transition to the league and one particularly memorable moment involving WNBA legend Diana Taurasi. "People say that I trash talk, but I don't," Clark said with a grin. But one exception stood out: her matchup with Taurasi. During a game in Indiana, Taurasi fouled Clark hard from behind. Clark turned to the refs and called it out as intentional. Taurasi, never one to back down, responded with some pointed words of her own. What followed was a brief but fiery exchange on the court. Eventually, the intensity gave way to mutual respect. As Clark recalled, We were standing outside the 3-point line with each other, and she just came up to me and was like, I just love ya. It was a moment that highlighted how competition can lead to camaraderie in sports, even between generational talents. A star on and off the court. Clark isn't just making headlines for her performance, her magnetic personality, relatability, and quick wit have made her a fan favorite off the court, too. During her appearance on Letterman's show, she participated in a hilarious grape throwing challenge, tossing blueberries into a glass of water with the same intensity you'd expect in a playoff game. While Letterman struggled, Clark locked in with that same laser focus that's become her trademark, nailing shot after shot. It's that unique combination, elite talent and down to earth charisma, that has turned Clark into more than just a great rookie. She's become a cultural icon and one of the most marketable athletes in women's sports. Her influence stretches far beyond the court. The 2024 NCAA championship game, which featured Clark and Iowa, drew 18.9 million viewers, more than the men's final. And her rookie season saw WNBA arenas packed with fans eager to see her play, whether home or away. The Indiana Fever's big plans for 2025. Now entering her second year, Clark has a new challenge, building on last year's success and turning the Indiana Fever into a championship contender. And the franchise isn't leaving her to do it alone. The Fever had a 500 season in 2024, falling to the Connecticut Sun in the first round of the playoffs. But this offseason, they've retooled the roster in a big way. They hired Stephanie White as their new head coach and brought in several key veterans, including Dewana Bonner, Natasha Howard, Brianna Turner, Sydney Colson, and Sophie Cunningham. The message is clear. This team is built to win now. Cunningham, acquired in a 4-team trade, is especially eager for the opportunity. I just want to win. I want a championship. I'm competitive. I'll do anything the team needs, she told Mirror US Sports during a March Madness event with Quest Nutrition. She believes this Fever roster, anchored by stars like Clark and Aliyah Boston, has what it takes to make a deep playoff run. I think her passing ability is off the charts, Cunningham said of Clark. I'm excited for that as a slasher and a shooter. For me, it's all about winning. Interestingly, despite being teammates now, the two haven't officially met in person yet. There was one time we were supposed to meet, but she ended up going somewhere else, which is totally fine. Busy schedule, I don't care, Cunningham laughed. Still, they've been texting frequently, and Cunningham is already sold on Clark's character. I think she's just a good human. She's carried all this pressure and all these eyes with nothing but grace and a positive attitude. The golden goose, or the game changer. As Clark's stardom continues to rise, so does scrutiny. Is the league protecting her too much? Is she being unfairly targeted by opponents? Or is this just what happens when you're the face of a new era? The truth might be somewhere in the middle. What's undeniable is the impact she's had. Clark hasn't just changed the narrative around the Indiana Fever, she's shifted the spotlight onto the WNBA as a whole. She's elevated TV ratings, brought in new fans, sold out arenas, and given young athletes everywhere someone new to aspire to. Her rookie season saw not only personal success, but the reinvigoration of a struggling franchise. And with new teammates, a new coach, and another year of experience, the sky's the limit. Looking ahead, 2025 and Beyond the Fever will open the 2025 WNBA season with a blockbuster matchup against the Chicago Sky. All eyes will be on the rematch between Clark and fellow college superstar Angel Reese. Their NCAA rivalry brought millions of viewers to the sport, and now they'll be clashing on a professional stage. The Fever are no longer the league's doormat. They've got a legitimate roster, a proven coach, and a superstar in Caitlin Clark. And while expectations are higher than ever, so is the excitement. Whether you're tuning in for the drama, the talent, or the sheer entertainment, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark is here to stay, and she's changing the game one possession at a time.